What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tony Mac, a return of the Mac. What's happening, y'all? And yes, I am up early, feeling good, about to go try to get my workout on. Why is that, you ask? 'Cause I got titties. I got titties. It's my fat boy dance. I got titties. And I don't like them. I want them to go. So I got to get up, get my workout on, y'all. But before I jump into that, I wanted to come in here and talk about Brandon Aiyuk. Yes, the 49ers, the star wide receiver for the 49ers, not Deebo Samuels, the other brother, you know what I mean, who has just unfollowed not my, because I don't own no parts of the team, but the San Francisco 49ers. He has unfollowed them on all social medias. Yes, and we all know what that means. Yes, my fellow 49er fans, my fellow NFL fans, we unfortunately knows what that means. Yep, he wants some money. He wants some money. He want a good contract. He want to get paid. He may not be gone from the team, but he letting us know, hey, if that money don't look right, he's out. And I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. You know, at first, me as a 49er fan, I want to listen to all kind of Tupac records, hit them up, all kind of diss records, play that Kendrick Lamar over and over. I want to do all that. I want to get mad and say, oh, he ungrateful. Everything our team done for him, he going to quit on us. We were just in a Super Bowl. What's wrong with Brandon Aiyuk? I want to say that, but that's how you feel as a fan. And sometimes as a fan of the team, we get unfair because the NFL, whether we like it or not, is a business. The San Francisco 49ers organization, it's a business. So for the NFL players, it's also a business because the show is for the owners who getting paid hundreds of millions, possibly billions, you know, allegedly, to sit up there at the press conference box where it's nice and comfortable, how Jerry Jones be, and make that big pile of money. And we don't complain that the owners get paid too much money. We don't complain that the general managers get paid too much money. But when the players, yes, the players, the guys who sacrifice the absolute most for our entertainment, when they complain about getting paid, we want a trip, right? So as a fan, I understand we get upset. But as a man, what I am first, I ain't mad at Brandon Aiyuk. I am not mad at Brandon Aiyuk for wanting to get a bigger pay, want to get a better contract, want to make sure he's getting taken care of. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, y'all know I'm coughing. Y'all know what I was doing this morning. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not mad at Brandon Aiyuk for putting that pressure on the San Francisco 49ers to get the job done. At the end of the day, it's a business. And if he didn't produce, they'd be trying to kick him up out of there. Now, yes, as Niner fans, this is a big loss. And I ain't going to lie to you. The reason why I was really hurt about the Super Bowl, the reason why I was mad, and like, they only gave him that Super Bowl because of Taylor Swift. Let's be real. Reason why I was upset about that because I knew the rebuilding of the San Francisco 49ers was coming. It was pretty much inevitable. You know what I mean? Eric Armstead, he's already going to, I believe, the Jacksonville Jaguars or something like that. We lost him, a great run stopper. I know people going to look at it. Well, he didn't really get a lot of sacks. He didn't really get a lot of things. Yeah, but he did create a lot of space to where Hargrave and Bosa can get some one-on-one matches. And we already know Nick Bosa is impossible to block unless you holding like, you know, them boys out there in Philadelphia, you know, the one that always have a false start without nobody calling. Y'all can throw his name up in the comment section, Lane Johnson. Y'all can throw his name up in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I like everybody want to throw the highlight of Nick Bosa getting thrown to the ground by Lane Johnson, but they also fail to see that Lane Johnson moved before his quarterback ever snapped the ball on every play. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to bring that up. We ain't going to bring that up, but it's cool, though. But we know Javon Hargrave and Nick Bosa was getting a lot of one-on-one matchups, and you get that because you have a guy like Eric Armstead that, hey, he's going to require a little bit of attention on some plays, too. One-on-one, he can be a dog. So even though he didn't get a lot of sacks, Maybe because, I don't know, Nick Bosa's on the team. I don't know because Javon Hargrave's on the team. I don't know, baby, because we got a young rookie that was coming out there trying to make a name for himself, and all of those guys were getting to the quarterback first. So a lot of times stats don't tell you everything. I don't know, you know. I'm only in the barbershop where I try to explain to guys that LeBron James, who got all of the points and top 5 in assists and probably top 20 in rebounds, I tell them all of that about his greatness, but they still somehow say Michael Jordan the GOAT. So apparently stats don't always matter. Anyway, I knew the San Francisco 49ers, and I'm sorry I took y'all on that tangent. I do that a lot. But I do know the San Francisco 49ers is about to go on a rebuild mode. We lost Brandon Aiyuk. No, we didn't lose Brandon Aiyuk. I said that wrong. We lost Eric Armstead. We're on the verge of losing Brandon Aiyuk. If we don't give him the money that he wants, he up out of there. And I'm not mad at him for that. You know what I mean? We knew this day was coming. I think we only worried because now we're going to have to put up all that stuff. We're going to have to back up all that trash we were saying about Brock Purdy. All that Brock Purdy's a top 5 quarterback. Brock Purdy's elite. He's not a game manager. He doesn't live off the fact that he's around some of the best skilled players in football. Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuels, George Kittle, Brandon Aiyuk. We're going to have to see if Brock Purdy is elite. If he deserved to be talked about with the Pat Mahomes. If he deserved to be talked about with the Lamar Jacksons, with the Jared Goffs of the world, the Joe Burrows of the world, the Jared Allens of the world, the Dak Prescotts of the world. We're about to see if Brock Purdy is that dude. And as a fan, I'm riding with Brock Purdy. As a fan of the team, I'm going to ride with Brock Purdy because he showed me something in these playoffs. Green Bay, Detroit, he showed me some poise. He showed me he can be a winner in these playoffs. So I'm going to ride with Brock Purdy, but it's put up a shut-up time now. Because if we lose Aiyuk, we about to see. That's a good piece. Aiyuk was a great route runner, and he had great hands. Not all those passes that Brock Purdy was throwing was in the numbers. A lot of those, one of the biggest catches of the postseason for the San Francisco 49ers was on 3rd and 11 against Detroit, where Brock Purdy threw it to his foot, to Brandon Aiyuk's foot. Y'all know how hard that is to come run, get out your break, and catch a ball beamed at your foot, stop, stoop down, grab it, and still run and pick up the first down. That's the type of player we're on the verge of losing. And I'm cool with that. It's probably time for us to rebuild anyway. Speaking of rebuilding, speaking of former 49ers possibly, actually former 49ers, I got DeMeco Ryans and what he's doing down there in Houston and how he's rebuilding them guys. We're getting my man from out of Buffalo Bills who've been wanting to get up out of there, Diggs. We know Diggs been wanting to get up out of Buffalo for the longest. And now he's going down there to Houston, baby, from the snow down there to the snow. Anyway, man, my man heading down there to Houston. I like what DeMeco Ryans is building. We know they're going to have a great quarterback in C.J. Stroud. We saw what he did last year. I believe C.J. Stroud easily won Rookie of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. And if he didn't, he deserved to have won it. But C.J. Stroud out there, great quarterback. Look like they got a franchise quarterback in them. You're getting a superstar as well as a veteran wide receiver in Diggs coming into town. They already got a great defense and I believe a great coach in DeMeco Ryans. Y'all better be on the lookout for Houston. But Baltimore also got better. Baltimore has also got better. We know they got that freight train, Derrick Henry, about to be meeting up with Lamar Jackson. The one thing that Lamar Jackson was missing was a running game. Now, the funniest thing about it all, I felt like Baltimore wasn't the best fit for Derrick Henry, even though that's a good fit. I felt like the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all slept y'all hand. Dak Prescott threw for about 5,000 yards last year, actually had a push for MVP. Y'all got into the playoffs and y'all lost for two reasons. A, You couldn't run the ball and you couldn't stop the run. What are the things that can help you on defense and maybe give you a little bit more energy to stop the run? If you're running the ball well. I get it. Tony Pollard, very good scat back, did his thing. He looked good on the side of Zeke. He looked all right last year. But Derrick Henry coming in y'all backfield, the way Dak Prescott looked, the way y'all wide receiver core started looking towards the end of the year, especially the star over there. And my man, even though he be pouting after they lose, y'all know, hey, 1,900 yards. Can't deny that. Y'all can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? Number 88, CD Lamb. Yeah, I talk my trash because I'm a 49ers fan, CD. I got to talk trash about you. You come to our team, I'm going to talk about you like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. But as long as you got that star on your helmet, I must, I have to, I should. It's almost against my law not to talk shit about the Dallas Cowboys. But y'all look good this year. You would look great if y'all would have added a power back like Derrick Henry. And the way these running backs getting paid, now I know y'all could afford them. Y'all know y'all was going to try to lowball them, Jerry Jones. Y'all know y'all wasn't going to give no running back no good contract anymore. They out there paying them niggas $12 an hour now for running. It ain't unfair, I'm playing. But y'all know these running backs ain't getting paid what they used to, especially a power back like Derrick Henry that has multiple years in the league. Y'all could have got them. Y'all know he wasn't going to take too much. He just want to get a ring and bounce around. And y'all was just missing that piece, Dallas Cowboys. Y'all good at stopping the pass. Y'all can draft some linebackers out. Y'all can draft some linebackers to stop the run. But why wouldn't you fix the one thing that y'all need? But instead, what y'all gonna do, make the playoffs, make a good run, get kicked out because you can't stop the run and you can't run the ball, and then you're going to blame everything on Dak Prescott. Isn't that how it go? Y'all going to blame it on a guy who actually had a push for MVP this year. I get it. Yeah, the Cowboys went down 27-0. Why? Because the Green Bay knew your offense was one-dimensional. We'll just keep stacking 7 on you. We ain't got to worry about a running game. But you put Derrick Henry back there, you ain't about to tell me every defense that they're running across ain't stacking 8 or 9. 7, 8, or 9 in the box. You ain't about to tell me that. You ain't about to tell me, not with that freight train. You ain't about to tell me that. And what you gonna do with CD Lamb one-on-one with any cornerback in the league, even Sauce Gardner, we know Sauce is a beast. Any cornerback in the league, what is gonna happen? They lining up CD Lamb one-on-one, and the safety can't really cover the back because he got to be mindful of Derrick Henry coming out the backfield. It's food for thought. But I can't worry too much about the Dallas Cowboys. We need to worry about our locker room. I don't know what we're going to look like this year, y'all. They said we're going to win our division. I hope so. Hell, I hope we win the Super Bowl. I'm a fan. But right now, I feel like we got a rebuild on our way, y'all. Anyway, Tony Mack, well, it's always real, but it's always love. Peace.